I'm pleased to be today's Village Time coordinator. So without further ado, I would like to welcome Solaya for the school anthem. Let's rise for the school anthem, please.
Agahozo-Shalom.
Thank you, Solaya. So, as you see today, we have visitors, and I would like to welcome Tonto Shadrach to welcome them to us. Okay, let us welcome Isaac Ouma for presenting them. Dr. Isaac.
Good evening. How is everybody? Hello. Yes, this is a very important day, so the energy has to be at the rooftop. So can we cheer? Welcome yourselves. Hello! Hi! Yes, so I want to take this opportunity to welcome our visitors. Welcome to the Agahozo-Shalom Youth Village. And before we start the competitions, we'll just have the judges introduce themselves. So tell us your name, where you're from, and something interesting about you. And then after that, we'll start the competition. We'll start from extreme left. A gentleman who is not a guest in our institution today.
Good afternoon. My name is Godwin Oduor. I'm from University of Kigali. And I'm not a guest here. Most of you know me. So something interesting about me. I would say I love fashion.
Hello, good day. My name is Ruth Mbawazi, staff at University of Kigali. I'm a coordinator of Enterprise Business Center, where we equip youth like yourselves to bring your ideas to life. Something interesting about myself, I love smiling, and it's like mobile software in me. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Benita Mulunji Randan. I work at the African Leadership University under the Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership. Some of you who join, you'll find us there. So something interesting about me is I recently found out that I'm camera shy. So I'll be hiding a lot from this guy.
Hi. My name is Ita. I am from the African Leadership University as well. And something interesting is I can ride a motorbike, a bicycle, and I hike as well.
Hi, everyone. The energy is supposed to be up. Hi, everyone. So my name is Dorcas Kamau. I am from University of Kigali. I am the Director of International Student Services and Partnership. Something interesting about me, I am an accountant practicing as a marketer. Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Paul Ndave. I'm from University of Kigali, UK. I'm passionate about marketing. I'm passionate about tech stuff, information technology, gigs and stuff. Thank you.
Clapping is allowed. It is not illegal to clap. So my role for you, our dear students and audience, is simple. Motivate them as they present. Smile at them as they are presenting. Some of you scare the presenters as they're doing their businesses. You're looking with sharp eyes, you're not smiling. So as they're presenting, nod your head, smile, motivate them, cheer for them. Trikunge, show me an example. I want to see all white teeth out. So our rules for today will be simple. We have 6 groups presenting. Each group has 5 minutes to present and 5 minutes for question and answer with the judges. Ms. Tumusifu, raise your hand. Presenters, Tumusifu is seated at the front on the left. She has 3 papers. One will show you when you have 3 minutes left. One will show you when you have 2 minutes left. And one will show you the last 1 minute. So presenters, as you're presenting, please look at Tumusifu. At exactly 5 minutes, you'll be stopped. You have only 30 seconds to finalize. Gentlemen, ladies, guests, and judges, welcome to the business plan competitions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Isaac. So let's welcome the DJ for, entertaining us. Thanks.
Another 266.
Sorry, if you know that you have the project to present, please be backstage. Thank you.
You look so fresh, come like the ocean. Juggling, bubble like that. Risky, she don't give a shit. I do risky, freaky, physically fit.
On vient, on prend tout comme ça, y'a pas de cachis, pas de semblant. Full baby dans 4matic. Elle habite solo et ça c'est fantastique, ça c'est méchant. Y'a des baby, c'est large et c'est crazy. J'ai ton épaule, dis-moi tell me. Si j't'ai poussé, money pay me. Yo Judas, précis comme le sable d'un Yakuza. Si tu marches with me babe c'est tout droit. Ta carte des plaques disons alléluia. Yo Judas, précis comme le sable d'un Yakuza. Si tu marches with me babe c'est tout droit. Ta carte des plaques disons alléluia. Et puis j'ai l'état fini. Fini pas timide. Drive en Lamborghini. Chérie nous sous sa campé dans. Garde ça plus les grands. Si t'es pas sur pour la salle.
Friday, big vibes to the hands. Wanita big boss, they are fan. Wanita big boss, they are fan. Kujifunza, hadui zose tuzipiga buri munsi. Chipe yose mfite akantu gakonje. Karyoshye, kararyoshye. Oh yeah, it's a Friday, yo. Oh yeah, we don't stress no more. Oh yeah, yo, we blessed for a show. Oh yeah, it's a Friday, yo. Oh yeah, we don't stress no more. Oh yeah, yo, we blessed for a show. Oh yeah, that's how keep it now go shaka my damn. I'ma share with my brothers, I don't envy. I say your friend look good, don't get offended. You ask me who I want, me and B.
Buddy got minds to blow, yeah. Got ties with a Casanova. Now it mad cause it's time it's over. I've been too nice to warn you. Been trying my best to cope, yeah. Riding my wave, it's over. Put a cap on the mask is off. Out of reach, out of touch. Nigga blow my mind. It's the same lines every time, no lie. Already feel your energy. Any guys outside. Feel this so many.
Thank you, DJ. I would like now to start the purpose of a village time. So we had a business plan competition village time, and I would like to welcome the first group, which is Indisha. Please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Good evening, judges, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. This is Indisha, education support for everyone and student. This is me struggling to study economic terms, PPF. An abstract look, I even get distracted by the time I start and I can't finish reading this. This is because it is using sophisticated language. And this is me, and when I transition this to the country level, 1 in 8 students are repeating because they can't understand the content. And then English is becoming a barrier since Rwanda has adopted using English as a primary language of instruction, and 47% of students can meet this. Also, there is education gap because private schools are performing way better than public schools by 12%. And then tutoring is so expensive. Imagine 25K per an hour when you're receiving an extra tutoring. Imagine how many families in Rwanda can afford this, putting in consideration that some families can have 8 students in the school. Also, we are lacking localized platform for Rwandan learners. And then what if PPF becomes a curve showing all possible combinations of 2 goods using all sources fully? By this time, it is clearer and understandable. And that is what Indisha is bringing, simplifying language for Rwandan learners. We are, our solution is also affordable, and if we are to look at the cost, everyone in Rwanda at least can afford this. This is our product. You'll be running, you'll be getting help, either AI chat or live tutors, and also you can be able to track progress. That is the features that we'll be having. So just to continue, our MVP is also hosted live. We are currently having 20 active users, whereby we've seen 35% improvement. This is just to say that because we have pre-test and post-test, you can see the improvement of runners, and
Okay, we can see the improvement of runners, and this is one of the S4 students who just said that we are having Indisha is like having a teacher in your pocket.
So thank you very much. Looking at the competitive analysis that you are having, what is the uniqueness that us as Indisha we are having versus YouTube, Khan Academy, and private tutors? First of all, we are bringing Rwandan National Curriculum website, which means that you are bringing the Rwandan education into the videos, into the live tutors. We are simplifying the complexity of the definition that my friend has brought into a simple definition where me and you will be proceeding. We are bringing the student progress. My parent is going to progress. How am I going to be learning on this website? Also, parent monitoring, affordable. You have said that it's affordable by everyone. The market opportunity that we are having 4.46 million of students who are learning, which means they need this app for them to progress. We're having 30 to 38, which are internet users, and 90 of the school smart classes, which means everyone is going to be accessing a computer, which means it's going to be accessing a website, which leads to production, which is very high. The estimated revenue, individuals are going to be paying 10K, public schools are going to be paying 200K per trimester, as well as private individuals. So one increase in our market shares will add over 220 millions per annually, which means we're going to be increasing our profit. What is the business model? Pricing, it's affordable, they have short. Customer, individuals are going to be paying, and as well as schools in bulk because they need this program for them to increase the education of Rwanda. Future services, we are having expert teachers, we are having exam preparation courses, and school analytics. Next, please. What is the bridging the learning learning gap? We are having language barrier, as stated, simple AI that you are bringing, and tutors that are going to be live, they are going to be tracking. Your cost is affordable according to someone. Performance gap, we are bringing equal learning, which means public schools are going to be accessing an equal learning as private are going to be accessing, because we are developing the level of education of a Rwandan student. Also, we are going to be tracking progress dashboard. We will be seeing limited support. AI is going to be helping because it's an AI powered, not an AI only. We are having AI to be powered. So this is a startup. This is the course that is going to be I don't know what is happening, but the cost that is going to be happening is 1.4 million, where we are going to be having the computers, the teachers, all the costs that we are going to be needing. So if there is still time, please, you can play the video which shows, this is a team. We can show how the program will run in a very quick way. So thank you very much. This is the program. Simple thing. It's just to wrap up as a conclusion, please. Yeah, it's working. So this is the app, the interface of it, and then the user is going to be entering and login. This is just the website. And then someone is going to be logging in as a student when you want to log in to look at your courses. Password, email, 30 seconds, please. 30 seconds to conclude. So this is the dashboard of a student because we are looking at the student. We also have where it's going to be taking quizzes. We are having courses for the people who don't see. We are having AI tutor where it's going to be typing a certain question. What is photosynthesis? What is production possibility frontier, as my first speaker have said. We are having teachers. This is an AI who has answered. These are the teachers. You can even book a teacher for you to access a live tutor, which means it's something you are booking here at 3,000, you are getting. This is the progress where my parent is going to be looking. Does my student really learning, or is just on social medias? When you are not on social medias, you're going to be punished as well. So here's the thing. Here is live tutoring when you're going to be accessing it. Thank you very much. This was our project.
Thank you much for the presentation. That was really good. We have a few questions for you. Which criteria do you prefer? I ask all the questions and you answer, or should I ask one question and then you can answer and we follow that order?
Okay, you can just ask the question and we answer after.
Okay, my first question goes to, how do you measure the improvement in student understanding compared to traditional methods?
Oh, thank you very much. Our system is actually having a progress track where a student, based on how he's studying or accessing our app, is able to see the progress. How is he performing? How is he doing the exercises that are on the site? As well as being able to track the progress, because it's only a student. We also have a parent account as well as an admin account where a parent is going to be tracking the progress of the student who is using currently the app, as well as tracking the progress of where he is. So I think I can welcome my also correct to say something.
Something else that we'll be using, we have pre-test where you can test yourself before actually taking our courses. And then there is also post-test after using our platform. By that time, we'll be able to see where you've improved and by which rate you've been improving, so that you can know how to give you courses for you to get to improve your scores. Thank you.
The next question is, how often do students have access to computers? I mean, you've talked about the market that is, localized, but then looking at the economy of the market, my question would be, how often how often do students have access to computers?
So as we stated in our business model, we targeting schools, public schools, and at least 90% of schools in Rwanda are having smart classrooms. So due to this availability of computers in these smart classrooms, students are going to be able to access these computers and be able to work on this platform, as well as increase their possibility of performance through this site. So we're targeting these public schools which are having smart classrooms, and also 30 to 38% of Rwandan of all people in Rwanda are accessing internet, which means that people also in Rwanda are able to use this website because they are all able to access the internet and use this site.
So we can still see that there's a gap owing to the fact of the percentage of people who have access to, computers and internet. My next question is, how do you plan to penetrate public schools where we know that the budget is constrained, or where we know that the budget is low? How do you plan to penetrate to these public schools?
For public schools, we have just reduced the cost of this app, of using this app, where from 1 student to 500 students, the school is going to be paying 200 to 500 to 300K, which means that the number is very low for those public school students. Which is different from an individual basis, which is a primary tier costing, where he is going to be paying 10K per trimester or per month, which means that for public schools, it's going to be low cost compared to the individual basis.
Also, something that I can say about this is at the start of the term in the public schools, maybe if a public school is having from 1 to 500 students, we're targeting like one student bringing 1,500K. By that time, it is very easy to convince a parent who is low income earners that paying 1,500 Rwandan francs will be giving a fully education to his or her student.
So you said before that there is a gap to those people who are not able to access the internet. As we said before, 30% to 38% are accessing the internet. But as well, those ones who are not able to access the internet, schools are there, public schools are there. 90% of the schools in Rwanda are accessing smart classrooms, which means that there is no gap, there is no big gap, because those ones who are not able to access smartphones at home as well as internet at home, they're going to be just accessing the app at school.
Okay, thank you.
Mic check.
Careful, bro. Mind your space. Like, you can't be crossing road like this. I think you can look for a better solution. Like, there's this company I know called Rexigo. They have this device that you can attach to your glasses and they can help you to interact with environment. So let me help you to cross the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, initially, why does he have to need someone to assist him? Why does he have to have a personal assistance for him to cross the road? In Rwanda currently, we have 4.3 million people facing in need of visual impairment assistances. And not only that, but 400,000 of these people are facing severe blindness. And as a matter of fact, 87% of the population which is blindly facing visual impairments is not able to acquire due to low income statuses. But guess what? We bring to you an offerable solution, and this is Rexigo, ladies and gentlemen. Rexigo is an affordable device that can be attachable on someone's frames, and it's only bringing two solutions. First of all, we have independency and also productivity. But how is it going to be doing this?
So, ladies and gentlemen, Rexigo is our road to bring independence and productivity to our users. How is it bringing independency? We know that most of the visually impaired people require personal assistance and a day-to-day surveillance. But with Rexigo, we reduce this by 50% and allow these caretakers who are looking at these visually impaired people on a day-to-day basis to also spare their time to do some of their work and also give a chance to these visually impaired people to also do some of their work during their independent time with Rexigo assistive technology. How do we also bring productivity? Productivity is also one of our major mission and vision that Rexigo envisions to have by the end of our third year of production. We are ensuring productivity by giving Rexigo enough data set to equip our users with enough resources, measures, and approaches that they can use to perform better at jobs ranging from aspects like energy, finance, and other aspects of job, so that we allow visually impaired people to be productive also and give them a chance to the job market in Rwanda and globally at large. But you'd wonder, what is Rexigo and how does it work?
Rexigo is a lightweight AI-powered device that can be attached on someone's frames to help them navigate through the environment confidently, productively, and also safely. But guess what? We also need to know how is it going to be able to function for this all to be achieved.
Rexigo is going to function under four core aspects.
The first aspect is the eyes. How is the user going to be able to see if they are visually impaired? This is through an attachable camera that is going to be able to analyze text, see the images and the environment at large. Second, we have the brain. If the glasses can be able to see, how are they going to be able to make conclusion? This is through our AI integrated into the glasses so that they can see and also analyze the environment, but they just don't understand the environment. They provide responses to our users that are context aware. Thirdly, we have the voice. How is the user going to be able to communicate to our AI? How is the AI going to be able to signal our users under certain responses? That's through our attachable microphone. And the fourth, we have the safety. This is an approach or a backtrack algorithm that we attached into our glasses to ensure that in case the user is in a remote area where Wi-Fi is not accessible, our glasses are still going to be able to help them navigate our environment and the terrain. So the question is, how do we bring this product to the market and what is our market analysis?
Our market analysis, first of all, is made in three categories, ladies and gentlemen. We have the B2C. How is it going to be working with the B2C? This direct sales. Ladies and gentlemen, if we have customers and customers are approaching our business, then that's direct sales and that's the business to customer selling. So they will be coming to our business, we give them the product. And secondly, we also have the B2B, which is a business to business. The institutions such as the schools like Gatagara, which are financially aided by the government, will be approaching the business to acquire or to afford the device, ladies and gentlemen. Not only that, but also Rwanda assistive technology agencies, accesses actually like are also institutions which will be able to approach us and acquire this. We also have the B2G, which is the business to government, where we have the governmental institutions which are also in partnership like the we all know that in Mutual de Sante, which are powered by the government, in partnership with the government, which will also be able to come to our business and also acquire the device in order to be able to serve it to the population at large. But we also ask ourselves.
So Rexigo brings to life by producing one unit under the cost of 36,000, which is 95% less than to our competitors such as Meta Ray-Ban and also Envision, who are producing their products at a cost more greater than 4 million Rwandan francs. We are selling it on a price of 75,000 Rwandan francs, which leaves us with a hardware sales profit margin of 12,000 Rwandan francs. But how should we keep our business running under such a cost? It's through a monthly subscription on our AI infrastructure of 10K Rwandan francs, where we also remove 1,000 expense to run our AI infrastructure servers, leaving us with a profit margin of 9K, 1,000 Rwandan francs, which leaves us in a total of 21,000 profit margin on just a single unit by the end of our first month in production. So, as the investors in our business, what does this tell you? Our business returns on investments by the end of the first year and also has 0 payback days, meaning by the day a user purchases a Rexigo product, we have already removed the cost that it costed us to produce one Rexigo product and also had an investment of profit margin of 12,000 francs, which will help us produce more Rexigo units by the end of the 5th month. Thank you so much.
But the question is, why would you choose Rexigo?
Rexigo is 95% less cheaper compared to its competitors.
It is sustainable, and yes, it's 93% service margin.
And by the end of 2030, the market of assistive technology is predicted to have been worth 12.7 billion US dollars. So investors who are ready to assist and invest in Rexigo, this is a market that you are going into. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Maybe one of the key things I want to mention is the question we are asking actually from all the judges. It's just that it's one judge actually just asking the questions. So I love the idea. Actually just popped in when you started presentation. Basically, I also wear glasses. So I just wanted to know how this would help. But then as you progressed, I realized probably it's more for the visually impaired. Than maybe person who is short-sighted or long-sighted. So we have a few questions on the same. So the first question is, do you have a prototype? So I saw you coming in with something, but I was not sure if it's a prototype. So maybe that is the first question. The second question is, the analysis to B2B or your focus customer was very clear, but then how do you intend to onboard these customers? Yeah, so that was the second question. I don't know if you remember all of them, but let me just ask the last one so that we actually just cut on time, or rather we save time. Can it be easily implemented? Do you have somebody who can tell the story that is actually have worked? air. So maybe answer those questions first, and then maybe if you have time, you can ask you other questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll probably answer the first question, and my colleague will answer the second. So the first question was if we have a prototype. So I'd like to say we don't have a prototype, but I'm not going to say that. We have materials under the table, and the prototype is under development in our school laboratory. Teacher Ruti Kanga is our mentor, and I believe he can be a person who can confirm that this is an idea that would come to life. It's just that we had an issue in the delivery of the materials at the school, and they arrived late, and we weren't able to put everything together and be able to bring it to you, to the judges today.
Talking about the second question of how we onboard our products to the customers, we believe that advertisement is the first thing, and also partnership with the government is also one of the aspects that can help us border our products to the customers. Because we do have RBA, which is a Rwanda Broadcast Agency, which will be able to also help us. This is a nationwide, a countrywide issue that we also trying to bring bring a solved solution, or a complex issue is not solved with an easy solution. So we think of complex solutions to solve complex issues. So we believe that to onboard this, we have advertisements, first of all. Secondly, we have the decrement in prices, because Ray-Ban is costing 1.3 million Rwandan francs, and we have Envision which is costing 3.5 million Rwandan francs, and that's more, and ours is costing 75,000 Rwandan francs, which is more cheaper than anybody else's product, which makes the customers more conscious and also willing to buy them, because it's more cost effective and also affordable to them.
Maybe the last question quickly. How do you see the low-income earners affording? Because you're also saying there'll be a monthly subscription. And remember, most of the people who get these glasses tend to use them for 1 year. So you're expecting your customers to be paying you on a monthly basis. So how do you then think in terms of low-income earners?
I believe he kind of mentioned that in our program statement, where he said 4.3 Rwandans are visually impaired. Out of those, 87% of them, which is 400,000 francs, are totally blind. And we consider that 87% of them who are low-income earners, even though they are low-income earners by today, according to Rwanda census, the data says that at least the lowest earning income per Rwandan is 500 a day. 500, that's the lowest. So if we do the math very well, by the end of the month, this person will have been able to earn close to 30,000 Rwandan francs. So just removing 10,000 from the 30,000 Rwandan francs to add up to your assistive tool that is going to equip you with all the necessary skills and going to help you perform better in your job, it means this is worth it. It's worth you investing in it, that $10,000. Plus, if we're also considering low-income earners, normal glasses such as the ones solving myopia and hypermetropia problems, they're costing above 70,000 Rwandan francs. So this is a solution that's more simpler, but with a bigger impact, you're considering low-income earners in Rwanda.
Thank you very much. I like the way you're answering the question. One of the judges want to just make a small comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. I was really impressed, but the answer at the end reduced my expectations. So just to give you advice on that point, there is what we call partnering with the government to get subsidies for your business. So I get that the reason it's expensive is all the work that you have to put in creating the solution. So one way for you to make it affordable for the low-income earners could be cooperating with the Ministry of Health, the government, to give a subsidy for your business to make it more affordable for the low-income earners, and then you keep charging that amount for the higher-income earners. But good job, guys. I love this.
Thank you so much. And as an addition, we just wanted to show you a demo of a virtual functionality of our glasses, because we don't have the compact or the hard functionality of them, but we need to show you how it's going to be working internally. And I think my colleagues are ready for it. So first, this is how it's going to be working. As we said, sorry, okay.
We just
30 seconds. You can share the link.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hola, ASYV students. I want to know everyone who have legs. Everybody have legs, okay? You all wear shoes, okay? That's fine. So here there is my solution to your problems of shoes. Linda step. Linda in Kinyarwanda means to prevent or to protect something. So the step is your walk, where you move. Oh, who we are? We are youth driven by innovation to combine hygiene, you can see there, style, and practically to keep your shoes clean. So our mission, it is innovation, eco-friendly, and affordable to everyone to remove this risk in our daily life. So the problem, we are in the rain season, so everyone doesn't want to clean their shoes. It is very muddy, it is very dirty, it is very, we all don't like to clean, especially white shoes, okay? So here there is a problem, the dirt, the moisture, and the daily wear, which water gets into shoes, and it is somehow very, 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 very hard to clean. So here there is the solution that I have for you. So our target customers, students, workers, traveler, and everyone who use shoe. Okay. So here there is our solution. This is eco-friendly. You can ask me how it is eco-friendly. You know this umbrella fabric, like this block and an umbrella, this sheet that used to cover us from rain. So we can recycle it and return it into something that can protect you from getting some dirt from the shoes. It keeps shoe clean and dry. You doesn't have to wet your shoes during rain or have some sand during dry season. So second, it saves time for cleaning. It is very hard to remove dirt from the shoes, so it saves time. And last but not least, light-wearing, reusable, and affordable. So when you are wearing it, it doesn't mean like you are going to have much weight on your feet. No. How it is reusable. Every outfit you can wear, you can still do this. It is not mandatory to buy many Linda steps. No. You need to buy one, then you wear it on every outfit you wear. And it is very affordable. Globally, we have 3M and in Africa. Inside. So little competition can win us the market. So here there is materials that we used. So here there is materials, their purpose, and their cost. So our current cost is 15,500. Next. So here there is our financial strategy. The current cost you have seen is 15,500 and current price is 19. No.
30 more seconds.
Okay. So the current price is 19K. You can say it is expensive. No. Sometimes our mom and our dad buy us these shoes from P1 to P6, but it is expensive. So that's why you need to buy this, even though it is expensive. Next. So if my business gets successful, this is our focus area, foundation testing. Yeah, as you see. Next. Our uniqueness. So our shoe protector, we have three-section design. So which you can divide into three sections. It have a carry bag or purse, eco-friendly, and it is affordable. Non-slip, which means when you wear it, there is no risk of having injuries. Next.
Time.
Market strategy. We have campus.
Time, please.
Here you can see transport hubs, Shusha, partnership, and digital marketing. Yeah. Next. Okay.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. I'm impressed by your prototype, really. Like, at least you have something to show.
Yeah.
But I think you're solving a wrong problem. When you look at Rwanda or Africa in general, there are so many kids that don't have shoes, like literally no shoes. They walk like bare feet. So I'm requesting kindly if you can sit down and think of this problem of these kids that are going out without shoes than a shoe on a shoe. Because I'm thinking now I have to carry my umbrella, I have to carry Linda's shoes.
Yes.
That's more of like a luxury. But there's a need. So again, arguing you to go back on your drawing table to solve another problem that is actually needed. And apart from that, I have questions from other judges, but and I have some insight for other entrepreneurs that will come on the stage to present, but even others in the future. Focus on the problem you have in the community. And in this case, it's Agahozo community. Your home where you come from. Look at those problems. Don't go very far. Identify those problems and find a solution. It should be one problem and one solution. Yes? And then it's something that can be done on a national level. So that way, even if you're given for only 500 USD as a seed funding, you have something that is implementable. Yes? Okay.
Can I answer you?
I've not asked it a question. I'm here to ask you. So that being said, I have questions for you from other judges. Why not buy a boat? That's not from me, from another judge. Saying why not buy a boat than like Linda's shoes? You'll answer that? Yeah, boot shoes actually, not a boat. Yeah. So another question is, what is your value proposition? This one I'll break down for you. What makes you different from other competition? You can answer those ones for now.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'm not like my problem that I'm solving. My customers, I told you, is everyone who uses shoes in our daily life. Okay? Me, those problem of those child who doesn't have shoes, it is not my problem. They are not my customers. But when I get many money, when I have much money, I can support those children to get shoes. And why it is unique?
Can you help us understand her? Can you help us understand her points, please?
So you have told me that is very expensive, right? So in the PowerPoint, there is where cost it is reduced by using this recycled umbrella fabrics. Because umbrella fabric it is everywhere, so it is easy to access, which will reduce this cost from these children who doesn't have much money to buy it. And the other question, why it is very, our uniqueness. Okay, I told you, mine, you can see it have a purse. There is no other one in the world which have a purse to avoid disorganization in people's praise. Like, you cannot have that one very dirty and you put it in the bag. You need to have that purse to put it inside to avoid to contaminate other products.
Your packaging is good. I have no problem with that.
I can put it on and I show you.
So now you're solving a circular economy problem. Yes, like if you're adding value on the waste, like for example, umbrella or any other material, that makes sense. again, in your presentation, it should be very clear. So when I saw Linda's shoes, I was really excited. I was like, okay, this is a good problem she's solving. But again, it's your venture. You have to consider the feedback you get in order to improve and serve the right market. Thank you.
Or if I can collect well, you can see, here. So, here it is written 19,000 may be high for students.
Yeah, but when you're presenting, like for example, when you're telling a story, you
Yeah.
said the problem I'm solving is like waste management, circular economy, like that. But slowly you can improve. Thank you for your presentation.
Yeah.
Good evening, dear judges. I present to you Mezolumi. Before I start, let me give you a brief video of what kind of problem Mezolumi is here to solve. So, because the laptop is not working right now, I can tell you the problem that Mezolumi is solving. For a person like me who wants a dress, a beautiful dress, most of us see dresses online. You click the buy button, and then when it reaches here, it's totally different. Do you even feel that kind of pain? You can never imagine. You've experienced it. The worst pain you can ever feel. So, Mezolumi is here to help not only this kind of customer, but also to find all these tailors that have the potential to rise Rwanda with its economic development. So, let's continue. Mezolumi, what is it bringing at the table? Mezolumi is bringing ready-to-wear gowns, made to measure and customized gowns for you. You bring a design that you'd like. We have a beautiful designer that would design the exact kind of dress you'd need. So that's what, for me, Mezolumi is offering. And to top it all off, we're enriching local tailors. Do you know Rwandans at the global market in the fashion trends? No, we only hear about Louis Vuitton. We only hear about Chanel. But what about Rwanda?
what are we doing? So this is our market opportunity. Where are our customers going to find us? They're going to find us at the physical studio. They're going to find us at our online social media platforms. We also have a website, a runway shows that will be showing the collections. One that I'm wearing right now is Bergwa. The others that my friends are wearing is Kaze and Raba. So our target customers are these kind of people. You've understood them. They're influencers, they're artists, these kind of international buyers that want what fits them perfectly. Don't I look gorgeous? It's not only about the looks, it's about how you feel. You feel luxury, not only luxury, the way you look, the way you feel. So where are we getting our revenues? There are custom design sales, we have design collection, tailor membership fees, workshops, fashion show tickets, online sales, and brand commissions. These are some of the inspirational products. And what you'd wonder, how is Mezolumi different from other fashion boutiques? Mezolumi has a high-end tech mirror, which is called Lumi Mirror. This mirror helps confused customers. These confused customers, they don't know what they really want. So you come in front of the mirror, it scans you, and then you choose some of the options that you'd like the mirror to choose from. Here is the mirror for you. And then it looks through the database and it sees some of the designs that look exactly with your preferences. And then it gives you the best design that you're going to look beautiful and feel in. So, you'd wonder, what's the difference between us and our competitors? Most of our competitors have imported clothes. This is increasing the number of things that we import in the country, but what are we exporting? Zero. So this puts Rwanda at a very, we're spending way too much on what we're bringing in the country. And we're trying to bring Rwanda to a very developed, into one of the developed countries within Africa. So Mezolumi does not only offer fashion, but it also provides consultation. You as a person, you're not going to just come and, you're not going to just come and they give you the design. No, you're going to sit with you step by step. Thank you very much. Step-by-step process where you're going to get the exact same design that you're going to need. So this is our team. Thank you very much. We'd like to get questions and we're going to answer you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I like your dress and the outfits, and thank God you came with the products to show us, because now at least we are seeing one of the products. So one of the questions we have is, you said most of the fabrics are imported, your competitors. So we are asking, do you locally make your fabrics?
It's not us. We have one of the partners, which is Rebana Tex. It makes textile from the banana plantations. Yes.
Oh, so it's more, you could have mentioned like recycling or what? Cycle, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then another question is, most people buy from already known brands. And these are brands that are already well developed in the market. So what makes you different, and how will you compete with these already known brands? For example, like we say Gucci, you mentioned Gucci, you mentioned Givenchy, all that. So these are already known brands in the market and they're selling the brand. So how are you going to have competitive advantage?
Who would want to buy a product that is worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars? That's a cheap decision, right? So Rand, as our business, we're offering at a lower price. Let's say, yes, they already have a good name, but we can also make higher designs with a lower price. So let me give my friend to answer your question.
So thank you so much. I personally, I could give you a testimony. I just one day, I ordered a dress on Kiko, and then once it reached on me, it was different story. So what makes us different from others, firstly, is consultation, as my colleague has said, and also the mirror that we'll be providing, that you will come and it will scan you and go in our database and find a correction that suits you, and it will be giving you exactly the things that you want, or something that makes you look perfect, like arrogant of a woman. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, and about finances, you didn't show us anything about your finances and how you're pricing your gowns. You said you make gowns, and then the cheapest, what is the cheapest product you have, and how are you going to break even? Because, for example, the dress you're wearing, what is the price?
Thank you so much. As you can see, this dress, this will be costing 40K. Thank you so much. And we will be putting cost according to the season. For example, in September, we know that it's a party season. So we will put our prices on 40K. And then about the other months, it will depend. But our minimum cost will be 35K. Thank you so much.
So when will you break even? Like after how long?
After how long?
Yes. Remember, this is a competitive industry and things keep on changing. Fashion evolves. So how are you also going to keep up with the trends?
Thank you. Going to answer your question, how we are going to keep up our trends. Firstly, we are going to give out the designs per month or for 6 months. That means that the customers who will come to us, they will be seeing different brands, different designs. Plus, the cost, as my partner said, the cost, for example, for the April, we have 35K. So you can see that the price is not that high compared to the Gucci's and Louis Vuitton's ones that we know.
Okay. You said the dress is 40K, right? How much did it cost you to make it?
30 seconds.
As for now, because we are not incurring any costs since we are using some of the fabrics that are in our class, the beads, the packet of beads is 5K, and the fabric itself, it depends on the type of the fabric. If it's silk, it's going to be expensive, but if it's cotton, it's going to be less expensive.
How much? And incorporating also labor, because you also have to pay yourself. It's okay. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Nyogoku, uzi ko za nkoko zose zapfuye nagusigiye? Ese wibutse kuzigaburira?
This is the silent struggle of amnesia and illness. So when the mind starts to fade, not only the memories are lost, but also the very safe home for the elders. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Memoratech. My name is Batamriza Charity, and I'm with Shimga Lisette.
Thank you so much. You might ask yourself, what is a Memoratech? Let me give you the answer. This is a talking and light photo frame. You might ask yourself, how a photo frame is it going to talk? It's just simple. You install your voice recorder in the photo frame, and then guess what? It talks to you. This is a friendly, familiar voice for someone whom you love, someone whom you really miss, and feels familiar because it's your child, someone whom you love, someone whom you're missing, and this is a Memoratech. Thank you so much.
So we've identified so many problems around the world, and this is the main problem faced by the elders. Many elders are always forgetting to do their daily tasks, always missing out medication, or also forgetting to talk to their elders due to many circumstances. And we brought you a solution, which is...
You might ask yourself, what is the solution of the problems that is occurring? It's simple. It's a digital photo frame with a voice reminder, plays record of someone whom you love, a voice familiar that you might miss or something, or a voice that you want to hear, and also shows family photos while acting as a friendly reminder.
So this is how it is going to be working. As they are going to play the video, you're going to be recording the voice of your family member that you wish could be in that frame. And then you're going to be having also a picture that is going to be put into that frame. After that, you're going to be receiving or listening to a voice message from your family member that you had wished to be in that frame.
Time to take your medicine. Good afternoon, Grandma. It's 12 sharp. Time to take your medicine.
Just as you have heard, that is a daughter talking to her grandmother, saying that, good afternoon, Grandma. It's 12 sharp and it's time to take your medicine.
After the whole thing, you might ask yourself, what are our targeted customers? It's simple. There are diaspora families, healthcare facilities, and also the NGOs that are supporting the elderly. And also,
so this is how we are going to be creating the value. We are going to be helping elderly people to stay independent, reduce the missed medication, and provide emotional comfort through family. One more thing, our value is not going to be only through photos and also videos, but it's going to be also through creating emotional connection within the daily basis. And the vision, we are looking forward to improving elderly care using simple technology and supporting families and caregivers. And this, why are we going to do this right now? The World Health Organization have observed that the global population is going to be growing rapidly. By 2050, there is going to be the population aged above 60%, which is 2 billion. And families are going to be increasingly living far from their relatives, which is due to maybe jobs or education.
This is the business market opportunity. We are targeting 931,000 who are elderly from 60 years old and above. But those who need the service are 232,750. And the targeting customer whom we think we are able to provide the product are 23,275.
So this is how we are going to be pricing. For the diasporas, you're not going to be charging the same. As you know, people have different living standards. And for the diasporas, you're going to be charging 70,000. For the urban areas, 40,000. And for the rural areas, 20,000. One more thing, we are going for the people from rural areas are going to be paying in installments. Not all of them are going to be able to pay the 20,000 like that. They are going to be paying 1,500 per month. And our pricing, our financial model is divided into two parts. It's going to have the talking frame and the light frame. The talking frame is going to be costing 60,000 per each unit if per week we produce 40 products. And for the annual profit, you are going to be generating 47,424,000. And for the light frame, we are going to be estimating 50 products for a week. And then one product is going to be costing 47,700. And for the annual profit, it's going to be 57,980,000. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really like the idea genuinely because it's targeting the elderly. And please, the questions I'm asking, we just want to understand your school of thought, where you're coming from. So the first question is, help me to understand, first of all, where are the people? You said rural areas. Is it in Africa, the US?
Surely we are going to be targeting, we are going to be starting from Rwanda. And that is the southern province that is having the 8% of the elderly people.
Rwanda, southern province. Okay, so then this allows me to ask the other questions. First of all, who are other competitors that you could be having at the market? Because you didn't mention any of those.
Thank you so much. The reason why we did not bother to mention them, it's because our product is totally different. The competitors are Samsung TV and smartphones. You can ask yourself, why are we changing the smartphone? We are not coming to replace the smartphone, but we are coming as a backup. This is how it will be working. This photo frame will be installed in the house of the elderly people, which means it is always there, giving you a reminder. Not just a reminder, it just can tell you, hello, Grandma, it's been a while, I miss you and I love you so much. Just for them to feel like there is someone around me, even though they are too far away, but actually their familiar voices are talking to you.
And one more thing, within the competitors, I said we have Samsung TVs, and for the Samsungs, they don't bring out the voice record. They only display the photos, and our photo frame is going to be having a voice recorder, which is going to be making that grandma or grandfather or any elder feel connected to their relative.
And just a reminder.
No time. Allow me to ask so that
Thank you
the
so much.
judges can have more to give you marks. So my other question is, do you have any other recordings, and will it be timed? For example, you told the grandma to take medicine. What if it plays again and again? Every single time it plays, since these people have some mental illness, will they be keeping on to take more medicine? Like, how does it work?
This is what I was about to tell you. We are not selling a standard. We are selling a service. What does that mean? This means that if the person is far away, we are there to help the grandma, which means if the person wants to install a new record, she will send it. There is WhatsApp, and we are able to access the smartphones, which means they will send their voice, and we are there to install the voices within the digital photo frame, which means we are there always to give the service. They are not the one to run after us, but we are running after the grandmas for them to feel not lonely, but with the person whom they love.
I'm not answered in a way that you are saying there are smartphones that they can use, right? For them to send you a message, and then you take the message to the grandma. Why are you acting as the middleman? Why does the grandma have to buy your gadget instead of keeping on using the smartphone that doesn't require them more money and more subscription fees like 70K per month? Rather, use the WhatsApp, and then my grandma does just a video call. Why can't I just teach my grandma to do a video call and then tell them, hi, grandma, time to take your medicine? Why not that?
I would also like to ask you, if you lived, for example, in the USA and have a grandma in Rwanda, are you going to say that she's from the southern province? Are you going to say that you're going to buy her a phone? Yes, that's correct. But again, if you buy her a phone, you're going to need a person. If she's not that well educated, you're going to need a person to teach her how to use that cell phone very well. But for the photo frame, it's going to be, the way she said it is by saying, if you want to adjust that message within the photo frame, you're going to be sending the message to us, And then that's us who are going to be updating the photo frame. Put another voice message that you want it to be there.
Okay, the idea itself is good, but we have some rooms to improve. Come from an understanding that you want me to buy this photo frame. Mind you, I'm paying 60K. A smartphone in Rwanda could be 60K, right? I don't need to be paying more subscription fees every single month. Rather, I can teach her how to click on WhatsApp on a video call. I just tell her, hi, grandma. And then remember, if it's in Rwanda, I can easily hire someone to take care of my grandma, which is not same as the diaspora, right? Because they're having a person to take care of your grandma could be a little bit expensive. But in Rwanda, a neighbor, it's a community, right? A neighbor, a maid that I can hire full-time if I'm living in the US to technically come and take care of my grandma. So you need to adjust your market strategy in there. Tell us why should buy you instead of the systems that already are in place and they're working, like WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all those things. Plus, if I have a grandma in Africa, I could find easy facilities to help them. They don't need too much gadgets to remember. Rather, healthcare and counseling, all these health other supports that will help them to remember. So it's just the gap into the way you did your identified or got your data collection, which is missing in to convince a person. But the idea itself is good, but has room for improvement.
Thank you so much. Let me just give you the answer. Seconds for giving the answer.
For the sake of time, it was feedback.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Check, mic check, mic check.
Ever dreamt of school so precious, meeting all the qualifications, leadership, GPA, but only to find a letter like this upon the decision. Joseph, we regret to admit you. Yet unable to find somebody you can talk to, you can express yourself without being judged. Why? Because trust has become so expensive in our generation.
Let us be real. Amongst of us tonight, how many of you has ever experienced an emotional breakdown and had the courage to seek for help? Exactly. The problem is there, but we are afraid of being seen, afraid of being judged, afraid of being misunderstood.
As we speak of now, Rwanda is having 815,000 students. And all these students are being served with 16 psychiatrists and only 441 psychologists. Yet, 51% are experiencing depression, having 67.3% experiencing anxiety, and 30% experiencing stress. Yet, less than 10% even receive help. Why? Because of this? Because the ratio is so small to me that the full coverage will be achieved in 2086. And remember, we're chasing Vision 2050. So you can wonder, how is Rwanda going to be able to achieve Vision 2050 with the workforce that is burning out before we even graduate?
But Joseph, what if there was a way to express yourself without the fear of being seen?
Oh, what if there was a platform that could be available for me 24/7?
What if there was a way to express yourself without the fear of being exposed? Ladies and gentlemen, Giza. Giza is the Rwanda first air-powered bilingual mental health platform that supports students, built by Rwandan students.
For Rwandan students.
At its core, Giza is trained to understand a Rwandan student life on a daily basis. It understands academic pressures, family expectations, relationship, and so many others. Giza provides solutions at 2 levels, for student and for school. For student, you get to express your emotions, healing through writing down.
But what if unable to write?
Giza gets you covered. If you're overloaded with emotions, it provides you with voice journaling.
Beyond that, I'm also told that Giza provides me with an AI companion which is able to make early intervention before even the risk escalates. It is also able to check on me on my email, sending me, Joseph, how are you doing? How is today? Despite all those people maybe not even saying hi.
Then for the school level, the school gets anonymous insight of how their students are doing, helping the school administration to intervene before the problem escalates, which makes the school program to shift from reactive infrastructure to preventive infrastructures.
Then how do we differentiate ourselves from the rest?
Exactly. Counseling services exist in Rwanda and some mental health platforms. But are they contextualized to the Rwandan culture? Are they specifically for Rwandan students? Do they provide anonymous insight to the school? This is what gives Giza a sharp edge.
This is what makes Giza stand out. So ladies and gentlemen, marketing analysis, we are starting with total addressable market, which is 810K students. Moving to serviceable addressable market, ranging from 120 to 160. Then our serviceable obtainable market, it is 2,000. Then what is our adoption flywheel?
Moving from private schools to public schools, then to the special groups. I mean the special groups, the GBV survivors.
And also genocide survivors.
We're using the business models like business to business, then to school. There is business to school, then to student. And also there's business to government. Then later, in our future add-on, there's business to enterprises.
So we are starting with 21 as our initial cost, 21 million, being able to yield 12,465,000. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, investors here today, we invite you to invest in Giza because it is going to increase exponentially, mathematically, as the graphs manifest themselves. Then what is our marketing strategy?
Our marketing strategy is categorized in through 3 phases, which is building trust, drive adoption, then retention. This is done how? Through conducting feedbacks from the surveys, through school campaigns, paid advertisement and social media, and also push-up notifications to increase engagement of our happiest users.
Ladies and gentlemen, Giza is not grounded in my ambition, neither Ketia's ambitions. It is grounded in the Vision 2050. It is grounded in the SDGs, SDG number 3, number 4, number 10, number 16. It is also grounded in NS2 for Transformation 2029. Giza.
Voice is hard.
Giza.
Voice is hard.
Thank you.
Nice. I love the outfits, the energy, the presentations, very good. And I like to applaud that you owned your idea. You really understand the problem you're trying to solve, your users, and the solution you built for them. Nice work. I would like to ask a few questions, and I want to start with data protection. So I saw that it's 100% anonymous, but I want you to be clear. How are you going to, when you're dealing with the health sector, there needs to be strategies you put in place to protect the data of the people that are going to be using this platform. So you are mainly targeting students, right? So as a student, talking to this AI, I'm telling it my problems, the things I'm going through and stuff. How do I make sure that my data is protected, fully protected?
Exactly. Thank you for pointing that out. Moving to anonymity part, through Giza, we provide the codes. So the students are given the referral codes, which are given by the school. Because our business model is B2B2C, meaning we're signing contract with the schools. Then once the school is signed the contract, the rest of the students are onboarded into our platform. Then they are not onboarded like this is Joseph signing in, this is Ketia signing in. They are given the special users, which cannot be able to be identified by school admins. But only for one exception. What if there is a risk escalation? What if our AI is able to identify that there is maybe a student X is having suicidal thoughts, because they do exist. Like for instance, in the 2020-2021, RIB identified 579 suicides. So what if it is able to identify such? That's when then our back end is able to notify the school admin that it is better that you follow up with this student because it's having a certain problem. But initially, your usernames, your credentials are not directly shared with the school, only if there is escalation of the problem, like suicidal thoughts.
Nice. I like the answer, but to build to that, we are dealing with emotions and feelings, right? So they might enter with different usernames, but during the journaling process, they talk about information that would disclose who they are personally. So I wanted to know that part. How are you tackling that part?
I think I can share the insight should complement. So moving to technicalities, there is authorization. Through authorization, a student is allowed certain features. Then there is also school admin is also allowed certain features through authorization. Yes, you can do authorization. But through authorization, once you sign up into the system, is able to get the information that is going to display to you depending to the type of the user. If you are the student, then there is certain information for you. If you're a school admin, there is a certain information for you as well. And if you're a school admin, doesn't give you the right to go read student journals because it is private. That's why we are solving stigma, because that's why we are solving fear of being judged. Then if we are able to expose your journals, if we are able to expose maybe your journals, so what will be the confidentiality? Then how would that problem be solved if we are able to expose your personal or private information?
Thank you. So just keep that in note. Breaching of data is not the company choosing to expose the information. It's due to cybersecurity issues like hackers and different issues that are in cybersecurity. Excuse me. So I want to ask a following question about the psychology connections, connecting them with psychologists. Do you have any psychologists on board?
Thank you so much. As we are students, one among us, our partners, there is Gamaliel Ilhav, is one of our clinical psychologists in our school with a bachelor's degree in psychology. So he's helping us with also recruiting other psychologists to address these issues. We are connecting people, students from Rusizi, Guamagana, and other places around the corners of Rwanda to Gamaliel, who is here, and other psychologists who are available. And if you allow us, we could show you the prototype of our project, where we show you how you can even advocate for a time. You book a time and talk to the psychologist if they are available according to the dates that are scheduled. Thank you.
Nice. I was able to scan through your website, so I saw that. Now I want to ask about the money part. Who is going to be paying for the platform? Is it the schools? Is it the students? And how much are they going to be paying for that?
Okay, thank you so much for your concerning question. How the thing is done, we make the contract through the school. We are not accessing a student individually. We assign one contract with the school, then we get to onboard the student on that one contract assigned with the school. Yeah.
Then you might wonder on the question of affordability, maybe for the public schools. Also mentioning on that, our basic tier, for the meaning that a user who cannot access the features for premium is paying 5,000 per term, meaning that per year is paying 15,000. Then for our premium users, the user is paying 10,000 per term, which means that thousands per year. But then you might question about affordability, but that's why we're starting from private schools, because they are ready for technology. They're already having these smart gadgets, and they're able to even pay for this. That's why our initial is we are kickstarting from private schools, then through B2G, that's when we will even enroll public schools through
Thank you.
subsidizing through government. Thank you.
One follow-up. What's the difference between the premium and the basic tier?
Exactly. So for the basic tire and the premium tires, how they differ, it depends on the number of the calls you're allowed to have with our psychology. Because we are paying our psychologist. So the number of calls you're having with our psychologist, it is what is determining the model that you're having.
Okay, so you're going to be paid, the premium is 10K per term. And from that 10K, you also pay the psychology and also run the platform? It's a yes or no answer?
It's a yes.
Okay. Thank you.
In case you don't win, or if you win, can I be your co-founder?
Our pleasure.
Thank you so much. Okay. You reach out to Isaac and you can talk more. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
So thank you. May you please give them a round of applause. They have done an amazing job. So for the judges, our big sister Deborah is going to show you a place where you're going to deliberate. Yeah, thank you. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Live Band for entertaining you. Thank you very much.
ameze cyane ntacyo ku isi mubama ngo ndekure byanumva abantu bavuga ko urukundo nyarwo rutakibaho look into my eye nawe ni burundu izuba mutima zawurinda kubabara ahajishe igisabo sinzahate ribuye izuba mutima zawurinda gushavura ahajishe igisabo sinzahate ribuye umutima n'amaye umubiri nataye you will always be my baby till the end fata ukuboko tujyane nanjye ngukomeze cyane nzakurinda marayika murinzi nzanumva abantu bavuga ko urukundo nyarwo rutakibaho look into my eyes nawe ni burundu n'izuba mutima zawurinda kubabara ahajishe igisabo sinzahate ribuye n'izuba mutima zawurinda gushavura ahajishe igisabo sinzahate ribuye izuba mutima zawurinda kubabara ahajishe igisabo sinzahate ribuye Tinyo kunyereke whatever that you desire amarangamutima yawe uyahishayo tezamo prisma igaragaze usetinga breast imiyo body nushaka ifi baguha ikivu itora iteko yawe ma message indoro yawe neshari mama matomi koniraki kosa gachubami uruti zabo ni pesa umvure sese
Thank you very much. Okay, so may you please give a round of applause to the live band? Thank you. Ladies, welcome Modern Dance. Thank you.
Say she wants dinner. I mean, I really don't know what you take me for. There will be no one to hold me, so don't make me fall. Cause when I launch my pursuit, there will be no place to run. Swimming at the ocean, need to know I do it for love, for love. Don't know how I got inside, but I'm feeling so warm. Take me to your deepest road, but if you can't mission, no, you don't wanna make it stop. I will not deny you. Tonight you are the menu. Your back I wanna bend up. You dancing with the devil. What thing we starting to go end up. Tonight you are the menu. If I no get money, not disability. So forget me, my shy block. My lost out, ready for one cow. I back me out. My updates go late power. One late, one power. Take them to your cow. My love out. I'm about to walk to a shower. Do me tender. I want to live for the world. I want to live for the world. Yeah, it's in a meeting, take it easy. Got this on cruise for my cheese. You spoke one for the days. Come on for the body, know the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand that teeth. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, go to them Fuji. One man joke, what you want, my jojo? When you my jojo, and if you know the girl, I like to get them Fuji. But do back, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Do back, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming. Only early in the morning. So she feeling my G's, she feeling my style, she loving my touch.
Turn up the place, you feel the vibe whenever we dip on it. We making paper girls, them twerking cause they love the money. Want to drink and sip it up. Cognac is in my cup. Y'all a wine and brace it up. Find a partner, couple up. Time ain't gone away, tick-tock. Got to make this cake chip-chop. Streets on fire, the blazing hot. Who give a fuck when the haters chat? Pull up like a DJ console. Y'all know say the gorilla in control. Lap dancer, she wine on the long roll. Big bumper like thunder, she roll. I get the model on top. Put that body on top. I took the honey on top. I put the money on top. I put the money on. If you falling in love, so she feeling my G's, she feeling my style, she loving my touch.
Thank you, Modern Dance. Could you please give them a round of applause? Thank you very much. I would love to welcome Tonto Shadrach to award the team, the athleticism team. Thank you.
Good afternoon. No, it's evening. Good evening, ASYV. How are you? Are you enjoying it? We want to take this time to recognize a few of our students who recently represented us at the district level in the athletic competition. So briefly, we got around 18 medals. Yeah, we got 18 medals. And among those 18 medals, some of them are gold medals. I'm looking at the numbers. So we got around 8 gold medals. Can we clap for that? And we got 7 silver medals and 3 bronze medals. And all of these students are going to represent us and the district at the province level. So I want to call their names so first. When I call you, please come on the stage for a recognition. We start with girls category. And the first one is 100 meters sprint. Bihoichi Judith, can you come please? She has got the gold medal. Again, Keza Audrey, she has the silver medal. The second category is high jump. We have Mutoni Penina with the gold medal. Bihoichi Judith again with silver medal. And Yeza Kuzgwe with the bronze medal. Yeah, we'll give the medals later. I will call some people to give the medals. Yes. So then, the next one is long jump. I hope you understand the difference between the high jump and long jump. The first person is Mutoni Penina with the gold medal. Yeza Kuzgweris with the silver medal. Those are the ladies who got the medals. And let's go so fast for boys category. All right, let's go for boys. 100 meters sprint. The first one is Ngededata Ishimge Are. And the second one is Jirinjiro Eritie. Can you please join the stage? For 200 meters, the first one we got medal is Nyonjira Ismail. For high jump, we have Ishimge Ale. Long jump, Jirinjiro Eritie. And Mngenedata Ishimge Ale. Javelin throwing, we have Nduwayezu Bonaventure. And Mujisha Prince. Mujisha Prince, are you around? For disc throwing, we have Bonaventure again. Then the short put, we have Ndoyezu Bonaventure. All right, thank you so much. I think it's the time to give them the medals. I will ask. All right, there is one extra person for 1,500 meters run. This is none other than Uineza Denise. She also got it. She got it on the triple jump. Uineza Denise, please join the stage as well. All right. May I call Madame Stella, please, on the stage. Julius, you're welcome on the stage. So you're going to help us give the medals. Jacques, please help us in the protocol. We start with the girls. Girls, please. If you got the gold medal, can you please move here in the front? Gold medals, girls. All right, we call the names, then you give them, or they give it to you. Okay, we start with the girls. The first one is Vihoichi Judith. Vihoichi Judith by Madame Stella. Let's clap for Judith. The next one is Keza Audrey by Julius. The next one, high jump, is Umutoni Penina by Madame Stella. Let's clap for Penina. The next one is Bihoichi Judith, again, by Madame Stella. Some people have got more medals. Wow. The next one is Yeza Kuzgwe Risi. She's not around. Yeah, she'll be given it later. The next one is Penina by Julius. Thank you. The next is Wineza Denise by Stella. And then we move to triple jump. Again, we have Wineza Denise. Stella, can you give her another medal? And Vihoichi again for the triple jump. Wow, thank you so much. Stella and Julius, you can go back to sit. Can I call Jack, Eric Kabiona, and Dr. Isaac, if you're around, to help us as well? We'll start with 100 meters run by Mngenedata Ishimge Ale. It's going to be awarded by Isaac. Congratulations. The next is Byiringiro Eritie by Eric Kabiona. Byiringiro Eritie. Kabiona, please move forward. Take the picture. Yes. The next one is Nyongira Ismael by Jacques, Coach Jacques. Yes. The next one is Mngenedata Ishimge Are for the high jump by Isaac. A picture. And the next one is Byiringiro Eritie, the long jump by Coach Jacques. The next one is Mngenedata Ishimge Are, Eric Kabiona. The next one, Mugisha Prince for the javelin by Coach Jacques. And last, a picture. And the last, not the least, Nduwayezu Bonaventure. He's not there. All right. Thank you so much. Can you stand here for a picture with all your medals? Jacques, have they taken pictures? Okay. Stand here, please. Make sure your medals are clearly seen. DJ, you can play some music as we take the picture. Jacques, are we done with the pictures? Others have taken the pictures. Are we done? Okay. Thank you so much. MC, please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Please. So you guys may be excited to know who won the business plan competition, and I too am excited to know. So since the judges are from the deliberation, let me welcome the head judges to announce the winners. The head judges, please. The floor is yours.
Good evening. Good evening. Why are you not excited? You don't know who won. You don't want to know who won. You should be excited, right? So, first of all, before we move to announcing the ventures that have won, we first want to appreciate the effort and time and the good work you've been doing. It's not taken for granted. And my co-judge here will have some comments to make before we jump into announcing those who have won.
Thank you so much. Here are some of the comments that you can take into consideration. If you are going to go to pitch anywhere else, these are the areas that you can maintain. We like the confidence, the energy, the way you all understand the problems that you're dealing with the products that you had. Then innovations, some of them were innovative, really innovative. And the outfits for the pitches, indeed. What a wow way to come dressed. Then another thing is the way you all try to engage the audience. Some of you managed to maintain time. You could look in different positions to try to engage the audiences. And now, areas that you need to tackle more in the future. Some of the businesses lacked clear market understanding. You would see that there are gaps into who are your targeted markets, who exactly do you want to be the owner or your customers for this product, and also goes to understanding even the customer's needs. I don't want to use examples because now you'll be like, hey, I feel like, but again, understand your customer's needs, your consumer's needs. Then also try to look at the market strategies. Address the gaps that are still there instead of giving the judges room to question you more. And then another thing is some of the solutions really had innovation, but others could have just brought an innovation or bridged the gap into the existing solutions that are already at the market. Just bridge that gap instead of you bringing something similar to what is already at the market. And another thing that we wanted to also talk about is the way you receive feedback. Feedback is the easiest way you can learn. We are not here to judge you as an individual. We're here to help you gain knowledge. Plus, we all gave comments and questions because we wanted to understand and judge you better. So the attitude that you had with receiving feedback led to us understanding or not understanding, because some of you were defensive instead of trying to open up and tell us more so that we get a deeper understanding. The good thing is we were all from outside of Agahozo, so we didn't know the people, and there is no benefit in us judging the people. Rather, we wanted to enlighten and understand your projects and your products deeper. So in the future, please, attitude matters. Every single time in your life, you're going to get feedback, so the way you take it really matters as well. So, who is the winner?
Now it has come to that time. But everybody is a winner, right? Everybody is a winner, right? So we need to clap for ourselves. All the people that are presented, please give them a round of applause.
Don't lie. There's always a winner.
At the end of the day, everyone is a winner. So we are not here because all the business ventures were good and they did their best. So please give them a big hearty clap. Please, please, please. So before I move to announcing the top three, businesses to award the venture in third position. I will call Dr. Isaac to come and award the venture in third position. So drum rolls. Who do you think won in position 3? 3. Who do you think is in position 3? So, okay. The business venture in position 3 is who? Yes, Giza. I would like to call the group, the business owners. The team should come. All the team should come. Where are the others? Where are your team members? All of you should come. Congratulations. Smile, are you not happy? Please give them a round of applause. So thank you so much. Aya, drum rolls, drum rolls. Which business do you think is in position number 2? I can't hear you. Okay. For the business venture that is in position number 2, before I call the business, I would like to call Julius to come and award them kindly. Okay, please give him a round of applause. So the business venture that is in position number 2 is Rexigo. Please, could the team come? Please give them a round of applause as they come. Smile, are you not happy? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Which position do you think I won? So before I call the winners, I would like Stella to come and award the winners. Please clap for Stella as she comes. So, drum rolls, drum rolls. Which business do you think won? So, the business venture in first position is Giza.
give them a round of applause as they come. Please, Giza team, could you come? Please, can you hurry up? So give them a round of applause, kindly.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Yeah, so thank you so much. At the end of the day, everyone is a winner. And as we know, so could you all come here? Could you all come? And I would like to invite the judges to take a picture with them. Give them a round of applause. Give the judges a round of applause for the good job they have been doing.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh, but tell Kelly back it up, my
Yeah. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
So thank you so much. And back to the MC.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, beat them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Please give them another round of applause. Yeah. So thank you for today's, this was today's Village Time. Congratulations for the winners. And I would like to call Stella for, concluding remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to our excellent MC. No DJ today. I think today it's serious business, right? We are together. Come on, yeah? Yes. I want to take this moment to thank our judges. You know, we do not pay them. They volunteer to come because they support us. Thank you very much for your time. Coming all the way from Kigali is no joke. You are a long-time partner, and we appreciate that. And the fact that you came to to judge, and your judgment was really unbiased. We thank you for that. Were you surprised? No. And I would also love to thank the business coaches, the business plan coaches. We have Teacher Benjamin, Teacher Kevoe, and also Teacher Fidel. You've outdone yourself. That was great, great pitching there. Thank you so much. And to all the competitors, the business plan competitors, starting from your business ideation, coming up with the business plan and the pitch, all this was a well done job. It's not easy. Those of you who are in EY, Senior 4, Senior 5, you should be taking notes from the presentations. How are the pitches? Weren't they all great? Weren't they all great? So can we give them a very hearty hand clap? And as the judge said, Godwin said at the end of the day, we are all winners because all the business pitches were excellent. They were excellent. And we thank you for really taking the time to master your businesses and to be able to come and pitch. And today we have special guests. We have special guests with us. And I would love Isaac, Dr. Isaac, please come, just briefly. Please introduce our special guests and tell us briefly why they are here. I think the community needs to know.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I've walked 3,000 kilometers today. Now I'm in Kampala, and we continue. We have visitors today visiting the village. These are our potential partners from different organizations. Some of them are CEOs of their companies. Some of them are from banks. Some of them are from tour companies. Some of them are from NGOs and very different corporates. Their goal is to come and see what we do at Agahozo-Shalom Village and see how they can support the course of work. So they'll be in the village today and tomorrow. If you see them around, say hi, introduce yourself, welcome them. If you see someone might be confused walking around the village, feel free to introduce yourself and help. So they'll be in the village today and tomorrow. They'll be visiting some of your LEAP activities tomorrow. Some of you will be training them how to take photos, how to paint, how to do these things. So when you see them around your LEAP activities tomorrow, do not be surprised. Can you give a hefty blow for our visitors? No, that is weak. When I say Ria, you clap. Ria, you clap. Ria, Ria. You will not go for dinner if you don't follow my instructions. We will sleep here. Ria, Ria, Ria. Thank you.
Hey, I love that energy.
Maybe I forgot. Once we are done, our guests, Miss Deborah is here. Deborah, raise your hand. Yes, Deborah will show you our way back to the ILC. And for those going back to Kigali, Umutesi, are you around? Tumusifu, we can't see you, it's dark. For the guests going back to Kigali today, Tumusifu will show you where the bus is. Thank you, Stella.
Thank you, thank you. And just for you to be able to see them, this is what I'd love to do. All our visitors, please stand up. Please stand up. These are the visitors we have. Just turn around and say, hello, ASYV. Thank you so much. So, you will see some of them in the EP classes tomorrow. Thank you so much. And with that, Shabbat Shalom.